Boxing is often glamorized as the sport of champions, filled with roaring crowds, glittering lights, and million-dollar paydays. But behind the highlight reels and championship belts lies a brutal reality that most people don't see. Being a boxer isn't just about the glory, it's about pain, sacrifice, and constant struggle. And in truth, for many, the hardships far outweigh the rewards. Endless physical punishment. Every punch taken in the ring leaves its mark. Unlike many sports, boxing is literally about absorbing blows to the body and head. Training is grueling, sparring sessions are brutal, and fights often end with swollen eyes, broken noses, and cracked ribs. The body becomes a battlefield, and the scars last far longer than the applause from the crowd. The risk of lifelong damage. Beyond the cuts and bruises, boxers face the terrifying reality of permanent damage. Chronic traumatic encephalopathy, CTE. Brain trauma, memory loss, and slurred speech are all common outcomes after years in the ring. While fans cheer for knockouts, fighters live with the haunting truth that every blow to the head might cost them their future health. Grueling training that never ends. Boxing is not just about fight night, it's about endless training camps, strict diets, morning runs, and hours in the gym. Unlike other jobs, there are no breaks. Every day is a test of endurance and discipline, pushing the body to its absolute limit. And yet, even after all this sacrifice, victory is never guaranteed. Constant weight cutting. One of the cruelest aspects of boxing is weight cutting. Fighters dehydrate themselves, starve, and push their bodies dangerously close to collapse just to make weight. The process is physically torturous, and the damage it causes to the organs can last a lifetime. Stepping on the scale becomes just as frightening as stepping into the ring. Financial struggles behind the spotlight. While a handful of boxers earn millions, most fighters barely scrape by. Many are exploited by promoters, managers, and corrupt organizations that take massive cuts of their earnings. After months of brutal training, some boxers walk away with paychecks smaller than a regular 9-to-5 worker. The dream of wealth is a reality only for a chosen few. Short career span. Unlike other professions, boxing doesn't allow for long careers. The window of opportunity is short, and one injury can end everything overnight. By the time most fighters retire, their bodies are broken, and many have little to no backup plan for life outside the ring. The career that seems so promising often ends in disappointment and hardship. Mental pressure and anxiety. Boxers don't just fight with their fists, they fight with their minds. The pressure to perform, fear of failure, and constant anxiety about losing can eat away at a fighter's confidence. Every fight feels like a do-or-die situation, and the mental toll can be just as devastating as the physical punishment. Loneliness of the journey. Despite the crowds, trainers, and fans, boxing is one of the loneliest sports in the world. Inside the ring, it's always just you against your opponent. Even outside, many fighters spend years away from family and loved ones, isolating themselves to stay focused. Behind the curtain, champions often suffer in silence, carrying their burdens alone. Corruption and exploitation in the industry. The boxing world is notorious for corruption. From unfair contracts to shady promoters and biased judges, fighters often find themselves trapped in a system that doesn't care about their well-being. Many are taken advantage of, with careers ruined by people who prioritize money over the athlete's future. The illusion of fame. The fame that comes with boxing is fleeting. Today's champion can quickly become tomorrow's forgotten name. Fans move on, promoters stop calling, and the once famous fighter finds themselves struggling to stay relevant. The glory fades fast, but the consequences of the sport remain forever. The cost of the fight. Boxing may look glamorous on the surface, but behind every championship belt is a story of sacrifice, pain, and suffering. For every fighter who makes it big, thousands are left with broken bodies, empty pockets, and shattered dreams. The truth is, while boxing may create heroes, it also destroys them. And that's why, for many, being a boxer simply sucks.